Welcome to the Nattersea podcast, where people talk about things. We trust that this wisdom will help you on life's journey.
Welcome back to the Nattersea podcast. I'm Peter.
I'm Jonny.
And welcome to the Christmas special, Jonny.
This is exciting.
I know, it's a Christmas special. It's coming.
This will be a yearly thing, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I reckon we should do a Christmas special probably every Christmas, really.
Every couple of months or so.
No, every Christmas. We've had a bit of feedback, Jonny. I just wanted to throw this at you.
Okay.
We've had a lot of feedback over the barking up the wrong tree topic that we discussed a few episodes ago, whenever it was. And people are wondering if barking up the wrong tree is to do with the bark of the tree.
Ah, okay.
Not a dog at all, and certainly not a cat.
But you wouldn't call bark barking? Like
no, it's a common phrase.
Like scaffolding is a thing, but barking isn't a...
Only the other day, I was walking by a tree and I said to the nurse with me, that's a lovely bit of barking on that tree. Okay. So
does that mean that
it's possible
that it's a tree with... Well, then how does that work? Because...
it doesn't work.
There's no wrong tree.
It doesn't work, and the feedback's wrong. We thought for a Christmas special, we would be a little bit more prepared than normal. Isn't that right, Jonny?
That's right. We've got printed sheets here for the first time.
I was most complimented by someone who gave us some feedback that it sounds like it isn't scripted.
Does it sound like that?
It does sound like that.
Great.
It sounds like it isn't scripted.
It sounds like we're making it up.
It does. It sounds like we're just hoping to say something sharp.
And that's a compliment, is it?
Well, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I wanted to talk about, this is the season of singing, is it not?
Well,
it is.
I mean, it's the season of lots of things.
Yeah, well, but it is the season. It is the season of singing. People sing Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of Christmas carols, John?
No. Well, they get you in the Christmas mood, I suppose. But if they were to be if they were just songs, I wouldn't be that interested.
Right.
You know, if they were on the radio, I'd turn it off.
Okay.
So that sets up quite nicely for this episode. Really.
Yeah, I mean, do you listen to the radio? No, does anyone listen to the radio anymore?
Well, I do. Actually.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I won't go down that road because this is an audio production, and we want people to get into audio, don't we?
Yeah.
I thought we could look at a few Christmas carols.
Okay. And
just see how we go with them.
Yeah.
The first one we haven't printed out. I just want to look it up. It's Jingle Bells.
Okay. Would you say that is a Christmas carol or a Christmas song? I mean, is there a difference between a carol and a song?
Well, we're talking about songs that perhaps don't have the most overwhelming religious content, I suppose.
Yeah, okay.
Because I like Christian songs, but things like Dashing Through the Snow.
Okay.
On a one-horse open sleigh. I'm just going to open up a file so we can see the lyrics. So this is Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
It starts off dashing through the snow.
Okay.
In a one-horse open sleigh. I just wonder how you feel about a song beginning with the word dashing.
It's odd, isn't it? Because who's dash? Is it me? Or is it... Like, it doesn't specify who it is. And there's quite a lot wrong with that.
Okay. First of all, when I'm dashing anywhere, it's because I'm late.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. I'm late. I haven't got enough time.
You're in distress. You're thinking, oh.
So I think I'm not even sure who's actually on the sleigh.
No.
As we'll see in a minute. You think it's Santa and the pixies. But
it's a horse, and Santa famously uses reindeer.
And what's the difference between a pixie and an elf? Anyway,
who knows?
But anyway, dashing sounds like Santa really needs some time management issues sorted out.
Yeah. And I think snow as a terrain isn't a good one to be dashing through because it's famously quite slippy,
Yes.
or it's stodgy and it's sort of hard to dash through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, who has ever dashed through the snow?
No one.
You can't.
No.
It's sticky. Isn't it?
It's sort of saps your
sludgy. It like saps your energy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're listening to this for Christmas, I imagine a lot of people will be listening to this on Christmas Day.
Just after the Queen.
Yeah, or indeed instead of the Queen. Much as I'm a supporter of the Queen, but I mean, try going out into the snow and dashing. You won't be able to.
No.
This is not good science.
And, I mean, unless it's the horse that's doing the dashing, I suppose, because if you're in a sleigh and the horse is pulling you, maybe a horse can dash through snow.
Well, I think these horses need to be released by some sort of animal rights agency.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Now, I mean, secondly, if you're dashing through the snow, there is a real risk here that children, or indeed frail people, could be knocked over.
Oh, definitely. When it's a horse dashing through, yeah.
Santa, don't you care about the kiddies?
Obviously not.
I mean, what's happened to him over the years?
Which is ironic, because they're sort of the people he should be caring about.
That's right. I mean, what's he going to get for Christmas? A trip in an ambulance.
Well, exactly. He could
What's
sue the NHS.
I don't know. Anyway, let me just read on. So, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
What is that?
I don't know. A one-horse...
But that's not what he's got, like 8 reindeer or something,
isn't it? Donner and Blitzen and Thunder and Lightning, Dasher and Dancer.
Turner and Hooch. Yeah, it's all of those guys.
By the way, Jonny, you're reading those out. I can see that over my shoulder.
Alien and Predator.
Okay. In a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go.
Yeah.
Laughing all the way. Now look, I am. I don't know whether you know this about me, but I'm actually a nervous passenger. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so the last thing I'm going to be doing in a one-horse open sleigh. So there's not even any covering there.
No.
Nothing about seatbelt.
No.
Nothing about protective clothing. I ain't going to be laughing all the way.
And
if I'm late and going through the snow with a wild horse that should be rescued by an agency, while children are screaming and fleeing and running and calling for ambulances. I for one, don't know about you, Jonny.
Yeah.
I for one, I'm not going to be laughing all the way.
The picture you painted there is quite graphic and quite horrific, really.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to think this isn't about Santa, is it? Like this.
Well,
this isn't. I don't think it is. Because you'd put in something about reindeer, wouldn't you, rather than a horse?
Well, I don't really understand. Maybe as we go through, we'll understand a bit more. Bells on bobtails ring.
I mean, no idea.
Hang on, bells. What's a bobtail?
Is it like a bob haircut? Is like a sort of contained bun sort of unit.
It's no good putting your hand on your head on a podcast, Jonny. They can't see you.
Sometimes girls tie their hair up.
Like Princess Leia, but on top of the head.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. So maybe you could do the same with a horse's tail.
Bells on bob. So are the bells on the horse? Are they?
Yeah, on the horse's tail. I think that's the idea.
Are they?
Well, I think so. Is that the only way to read that? I think.
Bells on bob. Maybe the horse is called Bob.
Ah, okay.
No, it's not.
No.
Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright.
I mean, have you ever asked somebody, "Are you in bright spirits today?"
I haven't asked that for a while.
No, that's an odd thing to
Look,
say.
if I'm hanging on for dear life, seeing my life flash before me because I'm in a one-horse open sleigh in the cold on Christmas, late, my spirit is not bright.
No, dark.
I mean, why do we do this? Why?
Why do we
sing this? What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. All right, well, let's got that out of the way.
Yeah.
And then we get to the main bit, right?
Okay.
Jingle bells.
Yeah.
Jingle bells. A little bit of repetition there.
Nice, yeah, but that's musical license, isn't it? You're
it sounds like the lyricist couldn't think.
Could think of something else to write.
The next line. Jingle all the way.
So this is talking about those bells that are on the horse's tail.
I think so.
And
is it?
I think so. It's saying, it's addressing the bells and it's saying jingle bells. You know, like I'd say jingle, Peter.
What, really? So you think it's in the imperative voice?
Yeah.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells. It should have a comma, really. Jingle bells.
What? So this is a commandment?
I think so.
To the bells.
Jingle all the way.
To jingle.
Yeah.
Now, why do they have to jingle all the way? I mean, is there no scope for a bit of a rest here?
I think as long as there's not all of the bells have to jingle all the way, as long as there is a constant jingling. Do you know, if there's like 3 bells,
No, well, what?
they can take shifts.
Hang on a minute. Let me just go back over the lyrics here. It's a sleighing song tonight. Right?
Tonight?
Yeah.
So people are asleep, presumably.
So people are asleep. And so you've got this riotous one-horse open sleigh.
Which you're laughing on all the way.
All the way.
Yeah.
Singing as well.
Yeah.
We're laughing and singing in the middle of the night.
And the bells are going.
I mean, I don't know how popular that would really be in this village that we're in.
Oh, no. You'd get a strongly worded letter through your postbox.
I mean, I can cope with jingling a bit of the way.
Some of the way, sure.
I can cope with jingling some of the way. I can cope with jingling half the way.
Yeah.
But jingling all the way seems to be taking the mick.
Way too much. And if you were a bell and you were working on Christmas, you would have every right to unionise and say, actually, we're going to work on Christmas, fair enough, but we're not going to jingle all the way. Meet us halfway.
Yeah.
We'll work, but we're not doing the whole thing.
No, I mean, isn't there something where you have to have 15 minutes break?
Yeah.
After how long is it? What do you think?
Well, it's like, is it a bus driver has to take, like, after driving for 6 hours, has to take, I don't know, like an hour off or something like that?
No, but I thought it was more than that. I thought,
I think it's different. I think when you work in retail, it's 5.5 hours. You have to have half an hour or something.
Oh, do you? Okay. I mean, you work in IT, which means really,
pretty much we take 6 hours for every hour. We work.
Yeah, I mean, you don't often work 15 minutes, do you?
No.
But except to tell me to turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's invaluable advice to me.
Well, I think so. I mean, I did a lot of training to get to that point. So.
Yeah. And it's not. I mean, I don't know why we don't get rid of the IT guy and just have the occasional power cut.
Well,
that would like reset all the computers.
But you've got that to look forward to in the new year.
Yeah, I know. So, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yeah.
All the way. So it's a constant nuisance.
Yeah.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Having listened to everything so far, the word to describe this I don't think is fun. Like, that doesn't sound fun. It sounds stressful. Like, if sounds like something someone would force you to do, and you did because of peer pressure.
Yes.
You know, you wanted to look cool, so you thought, yeah, I'll go in this one-horse open sleigh.
No one would go in this sleigh. It's very cold. It's open.
Yeah.
In the snow. So there are some health issues here.
Yeah.
There's no mention here of whether or not the people are willingly in the sleigh, or whether against their will they are being made to jingle.
But they're laughing, so you would suppose that means that they're voluntary.
No, but I've laughed under duress.
Really?
Yeah, people are doing that now with this podcast. It's not funny, but people are laughing.
Are they?
No.
I don't think people laugh anymore.
No, people. That is a quote from Jonny. That will be tweeted out. I don't think people laugh anymore.
No, I think we're past that.
Do you, really? You think people don't laugh
I'm
anymore?
not really a laugher, yeah.
You don't laugh?
Well, no, I do sometimes, but I think I register that something's funny in a different way.
I bet I can make you laugh right now.
Go on then.
You weedy little man.
Okay, that's that. Yeah, I can laugh at myself, maybe.
Oh, okay. Laughing at yourself.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. That's nice. Well,
it's easy.
Yeah, well, it's easy.
Easily
done, yeah. So, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now, normally at this point, everyone goes, oh, don't they? In a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Hey,
or,
yeah.
Oh!
I usually would say hey.
Hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you say?
Oh!
Oh, right, okay.
Well, that's the difference, really, between our upbringings.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I very much grew up in a hay family.
Really?
Yeah, you must have been an old family.
I was?
Yeah.
How do you define a hay family?
Well, someone who says hey after that line.
That's it, really.
There's not really anything else to go on.
I would say that's it. And so I want to ask you, dear listener of Nattersea Podcast, are you a hey or an O person? let us know.
In the comments below.
Yeah, in the comments below or on Facebook or all the other places that we hope to be. And then it just repeats again, Jonny, here. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. So it's like that. There's a little bit of repetition here. If I was marking this, as you know, I'm a university lecturer.
Yeah.
If I was marking this, I'd have to say repetitious.
Is it one of those things where if you repeat something enough times, it's you sort of start to believe it? Do you think it's like a forced work song that you're going to sort of laugh all the way because you're telling yourself that that's what you're doing?
Look, I have discovered on this website a mysterious second verse.
Oh, right, okay.
Now, I don't know whether anyone's ever heard this before.
Okay.
So I'm going to sing it.
All right, okay.
Just to prove to you. Now, I've never seen this before in my life. I hope I can sing it. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Oh, have we got copyright to sing these?
As long as you do it in under 15 seconds, I think we're okay. Actually, this is probably public domain at this point.
Well,
So
I don't know. I better check. I mean, otherwise we'll be doing the next one in prison.
Yeah. I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, all right. I'll give it a go. All right. A day or two ago. Not very specific.
No. Doesn't even remember.
No. I mean, not very exciting.
Yeah.
Like, the most exciting time in my life, I can roughly remember when it was.
And actually, sometimes you say, 5 or 6 days ago, because that's a bit further away. But I remember if something happened yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I would.
Because that's quite fresh.
A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. What is this? And soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. What's this?
I think we might have to flag this video as inappropriate.
Shh.
Who's she?
Miss Fanny Bright.
Who's she?
Was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank.
Lank.
What's lank?
Like lanky? Like tall?
I
don't know.
Lean and lank.
Lean to like thin and tall.
Thin and long.
Like Peter Crouch.
Well, excuse me. I'd like to apologise to the family of Peter Crouch and point out that Jonny will be in court over that.
I think, to be fair, it's not like an opinion, is it? Peter Crouch is, if that's what lank actually means, he is both tall and thin.
No, but you can't just say that. Millions of people are listening to this.
Yeah, sorry if you're offended by that.
Yeah, well, apologise to Peter Crouch.
Peter, if you're listening, I don't condone body
No,
shaming.
don't if you're listening.
Okay, sorry.
Peter's listening.
Peter, I'm really sorry. Feel free to give me a call and we could chat about it.
Right. Are you apologising because you think he's lean or because you think he's lank?
Well, both. I mean, if it was one or the other, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But because he's both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anyway, I'll enjoy watching that on Netflix.
What, the Peter Crouch and Jonny Howard special?
Yeah. Trial. The trial.
The trial.
It's going to be good.
Making
All
a
right.
murderer.
Shall I come back to the horse?
Please do.
The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot.
Yeah.
We got into a drifted bank, and then we got upsot.
Upsot?
Upsot?
Is that upset? But,
Yeah, in the past tense.
But
I've never seen it written like that.
I've never heard that before. We got upsot. I mean, why not just say upset? I mean, I suppose it doesn't rhyme.
Do you know what we could do?
What's that?
There's a way to turn something bad into something good.
Okay.
That's bad grammar.
Yeah.
But why don't we start saying the words upsot a lot?
Okay.
And try and put it back into the English.
Into parlance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I was upset in the past,
Yeah.
I'm upsot.
Okay. I was upset.
Yeah. So like the other day when you criticised my flags a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to tell you this, but I was very upsot about that.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I upset you.
Well, no, but I really was upsot.
Okay.
I wonder what is upsotting our listeners right now.
I know what's upsetting Peter Crouch.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Well, I know you can't be upsetting because that's present tense.
Oh, well, there are no rules at Christmas, are there? There are no rules.
No.
Well, I think we probably ought to bring this podcast to an end.
Yeah.
We've sort of looked at Jingle
Bells
all the way.
I mean, we wanted to cover 4 Christmas songs.
No, well, we'll have to just do another episode.
Okay.
So, anyway, thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed it. And do, if you can, see if you can find that secret second verse for Jingle Bells. But in the meantime, I would say to you, please don't jingle all the way.
No.
Would you agree, Johnny?
Definitely.
That is upsotting the village.
Yeah.
It's not funny to put children in a one-horse open sleigh. There's nothing clever about being late. There's nothing clever about frightening people. There's nothing clever about dashing through the snow and making a jingly noise. Would you agree, Johnny?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, you didn't need to. I mean,
No.
I said it, really.
You nailed it.
There's no need for it to be said again.
No.
Until next time, I've been Peter.
I've been Jonny.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Jingle all the way.